Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Denzel, and on this channel I share tips on how to start and grow your business online. In today's video, I'm going to show you 23 updated ChatGPT hacks that you need to know in 2025. Whether you're building a brand, writing content, or running a team, these hacks will save you time and boost your results. So let's get started. Hack number one, use personas. Now, let's just open our ChatGPT first. Okay. So as you can see, we are on our ChatGPT account, and personas is where you tell ChatGPT to kind of act like someone. Okay, so one of the best examples they can use is, let's say, to let ChatGPT, uh, you know, um, act like a HR or something like that. So I'm gonna open my LinkedIn account and go to the job section to actually pull out a real job posting. I don't know why. Let me see that annotation. Hopefully, okay. So we have one here. By the way, I did a video on how to find and apply for jobs on LinkedIn, what not to do and what to do. If you haven't checked it out, please go and check it out. It's having lots of insights that you can actually apply instantly. So without further ado, let's get started. Now we have a job posting here, code reviewer for LLM, data training, SQL, job ID that, all right? Probably this is what LinkedIn on that day when we were doing our video on LinkedIn jobs was probably, updating. But anyway, so we have this job posting here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it, all right? So that we have something to work with. I'm just going to copy it. Now we go back to our ChatGPT. Now for this tutorial, I want us to mostly use the ChatGPT 4.0, which is accessible to most free accounts because I'm actually using a paid account. So that we be on the same level, we be on the same page, I'm going to use the free version, the free model, which is the 4.0, so that at least we can all move together. Now I'm just going to change my model like that. Um, so let's say I want you to act as the HR who will be reviewing applications to this job, right? Okay, so um, I want us to write a cover letter that will cover will address everything that will address everything that the HR team might be looking looking for. Okay, so we want to take the approach. Not this latest. We want you to identify the pain points in this job description and then address each of those pain points um, in a clear and concise way. So I'm still going to give it some details. So instead of using dear HR or something of the kind, please use either hi or hey. Yeah. Don't use m dash, of course. M dash ensure you are using a friendly and warm tone for this cover letter. So that said, here is our job posting, right? I'm just gonna paste that, then we do that, okay? So let's just wait and see. So, okay, right, here we are. Okay, I'm already seeing dashes. Of course, this is the most of the one of the lowest model. Okay, but let's just read it. Hey, SME careers team, I'm excited to apply for the core reviewer role job that with over 7 years of experience. I don't like that opening. I really don't like that. So really don't like that. I'm excited to apply for the code review SQL role job ID that with over 7 years of hands-on experience writing, optimizing, and reviewing SQL. I've spent significant part of my career. Um, it didn't take the approach of it didn't take the approach of identifying the pain point pain points and addressing them. I didn't like the opening. It sounded a bit generic. Okay. And then I also say you also dashes and we said we shouldn't use. Let's see. This is another problem with the free models, especially the 4.0, because it usually never actually follows instructions. That's number one, and most of the times it actually it will give you generic answers, and as you can see, we're still struggling even with the M dash, even after returning back that output. Now, I'm reaching out because I see exactly what you're aiming to solve with the SQL job general, and I've spent years in the kind of work that addresses those challenges heads on. Inconsistent code reviews, vague annotations, and missed instructions nonsense can derail the quality of AI training data. Now, I'm just going to go back to my initial prompt. Of course, I still don't like it as much, but it got better with time, right? Because of the prompts that we gave it. Now, I just want to shift a little bit to my auto. So I have ChatGPT 5. Let's just come back here and use the edit message. This is another feature. This is another hack that you can use. So I just went back to my original prompt and edited and clicked on that edit message. And then I will now click send so that I use this model fresh. So let's hit send and see if there is some difference in what we are looking for. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. See. Okay, so even before I, look into read through, I think I always don't like this phrase. I'm exacted to this. Um, I'm just gonna tell it. This first paragraph of sounds a bit off. I don't like the cited part. Okay, let's see. But you get the idea. You get the idea that it's acting as an HR. I'm applying for the code reviewer role. Your posting highlights the need for someone who can bring strong SQL with precision in evaluation. That's exactly where my skills align. I bring solid background in So again, I'm not liking exactly what this is, but I will just go back to my 4.0 and see um, if you're gonna get what you actually want. Of course, still you're going to find issues with the M dash, and you're not going to kind of you know dictate that unless now we go and edit it manually to have some human input into our application. So hi there, I'm excited to apply for the code reviewer role on your AI training team with over 7 years of hands-on experience in the SQL development, debugging, and code quality assurance. I'm confident in my ability to bring immediate value to your review pipeline, not just with accuracy, but with thoughtful and constructive feedback that improves the entire system. I think that's good, except this part of exile. I don't usually like it. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, so you can see this is actually what we are looking for. So we can always uh, give ChatGPT a persona. We can even say that assume you are maybe a doctor and you want to give specific advice to a patient that is maybe suffering from this and this and that. So again, this is something that this is the first hack. You can always give it a persona. Once you give it a prompt of how it should act, give it all the traits, the qualities that you need it to portray, and then you're good to go. Hack number two: rename GPT charts. Now, for instance, in this, now this is a very simple hack. All you have to do is to come to a chart on your left and then click on these three dots. Once you click on them, then there is this part called rename. So you're just gonna click on it. So we could say something like cover letter. Whatever you want to name it is always okay. So that's up to you on what you're going to call your charts. Hack number three, use simple language. Now, on using simple language, it's always sometimes you have complex ideas that we need to get synthesized so that on an average, Joe can actually understand the context. Now, normally, we give ChatGPT prompts like explain this to fifth grade, explain this to seventh grade, explain this to second grade, explain this to you know those kind of stuff. So let's give an example of maybe explain to me the lunar eclipse, uh, like a fifth grade, for instance. Okay, let's wait and see. Okay, we're still using the ChatGPT 4.0 because we said we are going to be using this model as we may not be very sure of how many of us, have the paid version. So we are still continuing the 4.0. Now, here's our output. So a lunar eclipse happens when the Earth gets into the way of the sun's light and blocks it from shining on the moon. Imagine this. The sun is like a big flashlight. The Earth is like a ball in the middle. The moon is another ball behind the Earth. When the Earth moves between the sun and the moon, it casts shadow on the moon. That's a lunar eclipse. Sometimes the moon turns reddish color during the eclipse. People call it a blood moon, but don't worry, it's just sunlight bending through the Earth's air and hitting the moon. Now, I want us to compare if we tell ChatGPT to, explain this to a seventh grade. So explain the same um, to maybe ninth grade. Okay, so let's see if there will be a difference. Okay, you can see there's a little bit of now, some technicality involved there. Um, A lunar eclipse occurs when the Earth comes directly between the Sun and the Moon, causing the Earth's shadow to fall on the Moon. This only happens during a full moon when the Moon is on the opposite side of the Earth from the Sun. Now you realize that if as we advance, as we increase, as we go to the levels of the ninth grade, now the time ChatGPT is now actually even including the full moon and even including the three main types of lunar eclipses. And even if you go higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, you're going to get more complex ideas. So That's something that you should try out and see. Sometimes there are some difficult concepts, especially when you're not in a certain industry and you would want to, just get the concept. You can always use this hack. Hack number four, sorry. Turn on custom instructions. Turn on custom instructions. So turning on custom instructions is very simple. What you need to do is to go to the bottom left of your screen where your profile is, click on it, and then um, um, go to settings. All right. Once you go to settings, go to personalization, and then you'll see um, custom instructions. If it is off, make sure to turn it on. All right. Hack number five. Um, um, Clear your memory, clear your ChatGPT memory. Now, sometimes when you are have exhausted, the your memory, depending on the plan that you are, if you're using a free version, if you're using a plus version, or you're using a pro version, sometimes you're going to, run into a situation where your memory is full. Now, what do? You need to clear it so that you at least you give room for, because the moment the memory is full, ChatGPT is not going to remember some of your most recent activities or chats or whatever you told it, store data or something like that. So what you need to do is to come to your bottom left, just like we did with the previous hack. Go to your profile, click on it, go to settings, and then go to data control. Let me see. Data control, I mean, not data control, I mean personalization. Now, in the personalization here, after the custom instructions, we have the memory of which we have ours button on. Now, we need to click on the manage under just on its right on manage memories. Just click on manage, and you have two options actually. You can either delete one by one or you can delete all. Now, sometimes you may find yourself in a position where you don't want to, delete all the memory, and you want to, like, just leave some that probably are more important or more uh, valuable to whatever you're doing. So you can always just come and delete, or I mean, remove, and then leave the ones that you feel are still way important. If you want to do away with everything, just click the delete all. Hack number six is to pick a voice. Hack number six is to pick a voice. Now, how do you pick a voice? You come to your profile, go to settings, and then on your general settings, you will see the voice down here. All right. So you have these options. You have Vale, you have Juniper, you have Sol, you have Spruce, you have Amber, you have Maple, you have Breeze, you have Urban, you have Cough. So you can just play around with them. You can always just listen to the voice here and choose which type of voice that appeals to you. Just as simple as that. Hack number seven, connect your Google Drive. Okay. Connect your Google Drive. Still, we are on the settings. You go to the bottom left profile section and then settings and then connectors. All right. So you go to connectors. Now, once you get to connectors, you can click this arrow here. But once you click, you can connect it. Now, if you've connected it like I've done, you can just click the disconnect if you want to disconnect your Google Drive. All right. If you want to connect another Google Drive, you can always just click this plus button to connect. Right. Sorry. So that is hack number seven. Hack number eight is to turn all capabilities. All right. So still, we are going to profile settings. And then we're going to personalization. And then under custom instructions. Now, remember, we went to profile settings and then personalization. Then, sorry, then custom instructions, which is on for us. And then you'll go down to advanced. scroll down, and ChatGPT capabilities is just here. All right. So make sure to check these all on. Now, the reason why I want to do this, this gives you extra features like web search. So instead of going to Google or doing so many things, ChatGPT will be able to crawl certain links or something. For the code, you want to do that because probably you want to do some programming and sort of things. For Canvas, you want to do some Canva code and whatever things like that. For the advanced voice, you can always play around with it. So all these capabilities are going to come in handy depending on what you want to carry out. Hack number 8 is to tell ChatGPT to format the work. Now, normally, we're in 2025 and we're creating this video in September, which means up to now you've realized that ChatGPT has really advanced. And most of the time, you're not even going to tell ChatGPT to format your text. Now, in case it doesn't do that, most of the times, especially to writers, you'll find yourself in a situation where you want ChatGPT to, you know, put something into heading twos or heading threes, heading tags, some sorts of things, bullets, and sometimes even if it's dealing with the recipe, you just want it to format your work in a way that is digestible, in a way that is presentable. Now, let's say write an article on the tips when planning a vacation. Ensure you format the article with H2 and H3 tags for subheads. All right. So I'm just including that there so that you see what I actually I'm trying to mean. And then I'm also going to say include a table. Those are some of the things. So we can also mention that it should include a table. And what else? Um, maybe say have some bullets or bullets. Yeah, something like that. I think that's enough for the formatting. So let's just hit the enter send so that we see what's the output. Of course, I'll do a full video on how to write prompts for your blog post, from sections, from the research stage, outline, subsections until the conclusion. So for now, we're just doing something basic to just demonstrate on how you can tell ChatGPT to format your work. Okay, as you can see, we have heading 1 here, and then we have heading 2, set a budget, a clear budget. You can see what to include. We have bullets. We have, this is a heading 2, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 2, heading 3. Then we have the bullets. And of course, you can see it's included a table. So you can see it's really a pretty good thing. Fact number 10 is to change the appearance. Now, most people forget about this, but it's quite a simple thing to do. All you need to do is to go back to your profile settings, and then on the general, the theme. You can always change depending on what you want, depending what you feel that your eyes are comfortable with. I most of the times like light. As you can see, that is what I've been using all through I started this video. You can change it to dark, and that's how it will look like. You can also change it to light, like you were doing previously. And you can also have it in your system mode. So if your laptop or your device is in dark mode, it will shift dark mode. If it's in light mode, if it's in dark light mode, it will do the same. So I'm gonna keep my light mode for now. So yeah, you can try it out and see how what you like and what blends well with you. Hack number 11 is to provide context. Now, it's always important that when you want to do something with ChatGPT, you give it as much information as you can. Now, I'm just gonna do something so that you see what I mean. Let me see if I can find. I have some prompts here that you could just try out. So, for instance, this website. I mean, we have a template blog for this company. All right. So we have outline template. We have internal link anchor text and links. We have introduction template. So let's try something like this. All right. So let's just try our, sorry, our introduction template to see how it does. So write an introduction of around 120 words for a blog article title. Maybe let's say our title was vacation tips in, let's say 2025. I mean, we don't have anything for now. So let's just cook up anything as a topic. Keyword, let's just say vacation tips, all right? Um, so vacation tips, right? What else do we need to? So here's how I've provided a lot of context. Write an introduction of around 120 for a blog article titled Vacation Tips in 2025. The tone should be friendly, energetic, and slightly cheeky while still convincing the um still well I don't think this actually okay, still makes sense. Of course, this website is for, selling jackies and all this kind of stuff, but you can see the context. We've really tried to give it a lot of context. We've told it begin with a broad reflective statement that highlights the enduring appeal of cultural relevance of the subject. Use timeless language that suggests tradition, consistent or cultural value without tying it to the present. Expand into how the subject fits into everyday life with examples that feel universal and relatable. Blend creativity with authority and smoothly transition into what the article will cover. Now I'm telling it, keep the language natural and simple. Avoid phrases such as navigating, elevate, in the realm of, in a world of, etc. Now, I've also told it do not use M dashes or sentence structures like it is not X, it is Y. I think that is so common with AI nowadays. So I'm just trying to give it more context to avoid this kind of stuff. Now, 4.0, which could always be in the in the free versions, might disappoint us. But let's trust that it will do a good job with this. So let's read. All right. Suppose, as usual, it has its M dash there, but we don't mind because these are free version model. So there's something timeless about planning a holiday, whether it's a beach escape, a mountain hideaway, or a road trip with crew that urge to take a break and reset has stuck around for generations. And let's be honest, no one's ever regretted a getaway, especially with good snacks in the bag. That's where smart vacation tips comes in. From sorting your budget to packing like a pro, yes, including jerky. Getting the basics right makes all the difference. Whether you're chasing sunsets or heading bush for the weekend, we've packed this article with practical tips, cheeky reminders, and a few snack related gems to help make your 2025 holiday plans smoother, cheaper, and way more fun. Let's get you sorted. Now, I like the part that number one, it's so that we included this company website and actually get got creative with it and actually included this because actually they do sell jerky, right? And the fact that the topic itself was a little bit off, which was vacation, but still blended it well with what this company does. So it found a way in which to blend, vacation and just having some bites, which I really love. So yeah, you need to do more context and ChatGPT. However, whether it's free or paid, will still give you a better output. Hack number 12, tell ChatGPT to improve prompts. Now, We're going to tell ChatGPT to just improve that poem, this one here that we just actually used. Um, improve our prompt and make it clear and concise. All right. So I'm just gonna have the prompt again so that at least right, here is it, here is it, here is it. Okay, it gives us some good, looks good. So it has prompt clean, and we have even now broken down those points into bullets. As you can see, right, a 120 word introduction for blog title that the tone should be friendly, energetic, and slightly cheeky while still sounding confident and convincing. Guidelines use the keyword vacation tips within the first two, three sentences. Start with a broad, reflective statement. As you can see, it's really, really good, and I like that. Hack number 13. Tell ChatGPT your tone. Now, we're still going to use this chat history and this chat thread. So what you're going to do is to tell it my tone. So as you can see, actually we've actually done that because as you can see in our prompt we had use a friendly, all right? The tone should be friendly, energetic, and slightly cheeky while still convincing. That's our tone, right? But for you to just have this as a template, as so that ChatGPT can always remember it. So just gonna go to our profile, all right? So let's first copy this. The tone should be all right. Let me just copy the fresh. Sorry, up to that point, right? I'm just gonna copy that. Then I'm going to go to a profile, settings, and then let's see personalization, uh, custom instructions. So usually, all right, what traits should ChatGPT have? So I can always have that here, all right? The tone should always be, I can put just always be. So, or if you have anything about you, maybe you're an engineer, you're a lawyer, or you're something like that, you can always also include that. But you can always put those traits and just from the customized ChatGPT, just here, right? Custom instructions, and then you can always just find a way of including them somewhere between here and here, right? So we good. So hack number um 14 is get a paid chat GPT. As you can see, now I want you to see the difference a little bit. We're going to use, let's use this. I'm just gonna try to do the auto. Of course, the reasoning one of the chat GPT 5 is not very good, but let's just try, right? And then you see. Right? Holidays have always been part of life's rhythm, a chance to step away from the usual routine and soak in new places, flavors, and memories. No matter where you live, the joy of planning a trip is something everyone can relate to. From family road trips packed with snacks to long flights that spark daydreams of sandy beaches. That's where smart vacation tips come in handy, helping you save time, cut stress, and squeeze the most out of every adventure. This article pulls together simple, practical ideas that keep your getaway smooth, fun, and full of moments worth sharing. Whether you are chasing the sun or a quiet mountain cabin, these tips will have your 2025 holiday feeling effortless. Now, ChatGPT version is a paid version is actually usually better. So let's just go through the models that we have. I mean, the versions that we have. So we have the free version, of course. Of course, we are using the plus version in this. The account that I'm using right now is a paid version plus plan. Now, the plus plan has ChatGPT 5 with advanced reasoning, right? The expanded messaging, we have expanded messaging and uploads, expanded and faster. So the free version usually limits you even for the images. You'll have like two, three, four, five images, and you'll be told like you wait until tomorrow. and sometimes even uploading, screenshots. If you just want to like do, you want just to always do screenshots and upload them to ChatGPT to maybe tell you what it means, or to just help you the task. It will always limit you to the amount of uploads that you're going to do. Secondly, it will always limit you to ChatGPT 5, which is for the advanced reasoning. So you'll use it for a certain amount of time, and then it will suspend you for a period of time until it resets. Again, you always don't want to go that route if you want to, yeah, do something serious. Now, if you have a team and if you're an agency and you want something that your team can use without, being disadvantaged with the limitations, you can always pick the Pro uh, version, which has the full access to the best, full access to the things that you have in the Plus. All right. So most of the things, the most of the the advantage of Pro over Plus is that it has unlimited messages and uploads. It also has unlimited and faster image creation. I've never tried the Pro version. If you have tried the Pro ChatGPT version, please leave a comment. Tell me your experience. Maybe you could try it out and see um, um, uh, how good it is, or how it could help me solve my daily tasks. Now, before we continue to the next hack, I just want to try the ChatGPT 5 with something very advanced. So I want to say something like, I want to build a simple website landing page. All right, landing page about a Bible app. All right, Bible app. Um, I want this landing page to have um, a cute hero section, um, a quick hook, and other sections. I don't. This is just out of my mind. And hero section. It needs to have a footer and other elements that would suit a Bible app landing page. Let's try. Once you write the code, test it out so we can see it in visual. I don't know, maybe. Let's see. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So, yeah, okay, of course, I expected that, thinking longer for a better answer. Okay, planning a landing page layout. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. I gave that example that is close because when actually the Gemini were actually releasing their Pro version, I think the Pro 2.5, they demonstrated something really cool, and I really liked it. I really really did like it. So I'm just trying this with ChatGPT to see if we're going to have something really really cute. Okay, still writing. Let's be patient. Oops, still writing. Okay, still writing, still writing, still writing. Okay. Wow. 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 Okay. Okay. I'm loving it. 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 it's taking so long? It's writing. Oh, I'm excited to see how it's gonna turn out. I'm really, 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 really excited. And if you are a programmer and this turns out, um, it exceeds your expectations, you're gonna try ChatGPT, paid version, just play around, just do vibe coding, and just see what you could do with it, because we are in an era where it's all about taking risks, just trying out new things, and you know trying out new things. Okay, and still, actually, I can see we're at the footer. I can see we're at the footer. Actually, before we went in the footer, I think we had kind of something to do with FAQs. Anyway, our website is ready to preview. Okay, it's all okay. Okay, they built it with React. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm so excited. Fingers crossed. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I mean, this is beautiful. Wow, this is so cool. So, so cool. Yeah, you can go to the plans. Oh my goodness. We have plans, we have reviews, we've got everything. Beautiful. Then the app. Oh my God. It has features. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Yeah, I told you we had an FAQ section. Okay. Is life verse free? Yes. The free plan includes the daily verse, three guided plans, reminders, and oh my goodness. This is beautiful. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this. Um, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. So you can watch a demo, right? You can enter your email, you can notify me. Oh my good. I didn't expect this, honestly. So you can go pro, you can start free, right? You can go to App Store. Oh God. Anyway, we just need a landing page, and this is just so good. So, so good. So, so, so good. Right? So yeah, that is it, guys. That is it. That is it. So let's move to hack um number 17, which is you need to write your prompts and save them on Google Docs. Now, you remember what we did here. Let's don't get too over carried away, because of course it's a very good app, as you could see. So we have the next hack, which is to write prompts and save them on Google Docs. If you remember our prompts on the introduction, you know, the subheads. Now, I wrote these. Now you can always just write, just write something that you think is gonna be, better, or even if it's not the best prompt, just write it. Then remember our hack on telling ChatGPT to improve your prompt. Now you can just scribble something, just have a draft of a prompt that you think could, you know, um, have your interest that you want done, and then just give it to ChatGPT to try to enhance it, make it clear and concise, and then you can always just put them into a Google document like I've done with mine. This template is for this company that we are working with, and it has the outline templates. It has the internal links. So if we want to, just make sure that ChatGPT does everything, and it includes links. It has the anchor text. It has the hyperlinks. We have that. If we want, we also have the introduction template. We have the subhead bodies, those kind of yeah, sections in between the article. We have the conclusion prompt, and also we have uh, the meta description and meta title. And we also think we also have the alt text. Now, sometimes we always want to include the alt text into the images that we add to our articles. So you can do the same, like we said, just put in your idea and then give it to ChatGPT to enhance it, and then you can copy it and paste it on your Google document. Now, the hack number 18 is to create ChatGPT projects. Now, if you go to your left side of ChatGPT on this tab, you will find somewhere created, written, create new project. So when you click on it, you can just name, all right? So I'm just gonna name Bible app, right? And once you have the name of that project, you can create project. Now, the importance of creating a project in ChatGPT that I've actually tried out is that when you have a project, it will always remember where you are at with that project. Assuming I was building this life verse app that I'm trying to build currently, it would remember what I've actually been doing, where I am at. So even if I take a break, till tomorrow or the next day or next week, it will always remember that I am at this point. We were writing the codes for, the backend and so like things. So I always feel like having a project organizing your ChatGPT into projects always makes it so easy to help it remember where you are at with your project. Hack number 19 is um, writing social media captions using ChatGPT. Now, in some instances, for instance, you'd realize that you want to, maybe you're working with a company like you're doing right now, where they have got images, they have got company images, like their business images, and they want to keep their social media accounts alive. So what you need to do is to, just upload those images on ChatGPT with this plus button there, and you can just do that. Let me just open. All right. So once we open this, we're going to tell it, all right? We're going to tell it, um, hmm. So we're going to tell it, write a social media caption for this brand, for this image. It should be for optimized for these platforms. So you're gonna name the platform. You're gonna say Facebook, to Instagram. 3, we're gonna say LinkedIn. Sorry. Maybe then Pinterest. Okay. Sorry. And they're also going to inform it that include hashtags. Oh no, let's say relevant hashtags on every caption for every social platform, all right? And then we're also going to say use relevant emojis where necessary, all right? Then it's also going to say include an alt text that's no more than 125 characters, right? And then we're going to hit the enter. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay, for Facebook, taste buds and fire, we've got you covered from chili to garlic, smoky to teriyaki. Pick your favorite flavor and snacks matter with $13.99 Jackie. Perfect for road trips, footy nights, or your weekend cravings. Grab a bag and join the Jackie farm today, right? Instagram, Jackie Dream starts here. From bold chili to sweet teriyaki, there's a flavor waiting for you at $13.99 Jackie. Whether you're after cheeky snack or a road trip trail, your jars are always stocked with goodness. Let's look at LinkedIn. Now, you notice that with LinkedIn, we don't have emojis. That's really, really professional, and you like it. So, um, we could even do something even better. We could even say, now we need to go a little deeper and write these captions in line with our brand story. Okay, So I'm just gonna give it the link to our website, all right? So I'm just teaching you some of the basic prompts, to get the best out of ChatGPT. I'm just gonna do that. Let's see. Oh, sorry. So let me just, I copied up to the sitemap. Let's just correct that. All right. Okay. So bold flavor, honest ingredients, 100% Australian grass beef, fed beef, from chili heat to garlic pine. So at least, yeah, there's so many things that it has picked out, like our 100%, Australian grass-fed jerky, which is true. And, yeah, so we got it right. Okay. So we got it right. And yeah, that's it. So you can always just upload the image. It will give you an alt text. As you can see, it was given as an alt text, which is between, uh, it falls within the range of 125 characters. So it falls within between 125 characters, and you can see that it has optimized these captions for each social platform. As you can see, we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have LinkedIn, and we have Pinterest. Okay, um, that's that. Our next hack is, you can always optimize YouTube titles, descriptions, and even tags. All right. So let's assume we are creating, we just created a new YouTube video about ChatGPT hacks. We need you to research similar content on YouTube and come up with an SEO optimized title for this video. Right. So ChatGPT hacks every creator should know but don't. All right. So really good. Do SEO 3 times fast. Do SEO 3 times faster with those three ChatGPT hacks. 25 ChatGPT hacks you need to know in 2025. Top 3 ChatGPT hacks for SEO content. All right. Title suggestions here are SEO friendly. 10 ChatGPT hacks you must try in 2025 for smarter content creation. ChatGPT hacks for creators. So you can see it has lots and lots and lots of you know of uh, of suggestions that you could use. Now I want to pick ChatGPT hacks. No one told you boost productivity. I'm going to choose 3. I choose 3. Now let's list all the keywords we will be targeting and write a description with those keywords. YouTube prefers when those keywords are placed within the first sentences. Also, include 3 to 5 relevant hashtags for each. All right. So let's see what we've got. Let's see if we could go. So the keywords that he has given us is ChatGPT hacks, ChatGPT tips, ChatGPT for creators. So ChatGPT hacks can totally change how creators work. In this video, we dive into ChatGPT tips you can use right now to speed your writing, improve your workflow, and produce higher quality content. For sure, creators sick of writer's block or endless editing, these ChatGPT hacks are made for you, right? So hashtags is given us the first five hashtags, right? So let's write the SEO tags in a continuous line separated by commas in a ready to copy and paste format. All right. So as you can see, we have done the title, we have done the description, and now we just need um, the the tags that we're going to use. So in copy paste format. Let's see if it get it right. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. So I always like using this. So I'm just gonna copy this code like that and just put it into YouTube. Um, Assuming you have a YouTube channel, in that section where you always have tags, you can always just copy these and paste there. Hack number 21 is identify objects using ChatGPT vision. Now, of course, you don't have the ChatGPT vision with when you're using a ChatGPT on the laptop or anywhere else, but you can actually use the ChatGPT vision when you're using your phone or your mobile device. So what you can do is just click on the plus or the camera on your phone, and then uh, take a picture of something, and then it will help you. ChatGPT will help you to identify what that is. Just similar to what Gemini does. So you can always just take a snap and send it, and it will show you. Or you can even enable the voice so that you can actually converse. So you can just move around asking for what that is. Again, yeah. So you can try it out and see how accurate it is. I've always tried for Gemini. I've tried for ChatGPT, and both are actually scoring the same. I was satisfied with both. So you can try it out, and if you've tried it out, let me know in the comments and tell me how what is your experience with trying the ChatGPT vision. Then use custom GPTs. Now, for the custom GPTs, just go back to our settings. It's been long since we went to our settings, so go to settings, um, and then you need to go to personalization. Um, and you can always just um, customize, do everything like website and everything. It's actually the same thing that you already actually tackled. So yeah, you can always use that. Again, there's also something that I'm almost forgetting now. Right here on your left side, there is these GPTs, different versions of GPTs. We have some which can write for me. We've got some for Scholar. You can just try them out. We have even one that can humanize that. So let's assume that you are trying, writing with AI, and you just want to, humanize it so that it doesn't get detected by AI. You can always just use this version. You can always use also the image generator. So I want to try this image generator pro and see if it actually works. So start chat. Okay, let's try. So create create an image of someone swimming. Okay, in a pool. In a pool. Let's just put on just something. Um, that was a weird request, but anyway, just something to do with anything that it can create real quick. And even as it does that, I've realized over the years that those custom GPTs usually aren't actually as best as the actual GPT models like 5, the 4. But anyway, I don't know, but you could always also, if you have a different experience, please let me know in the comments. My experience with these custom GPTs have not always been good, especially with the the programming ones. Didn't it actually do the right thing? Okay, looks really good. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, you could try it out. Try those custom GPTs and let me know in the comments what you think and which one you've used and how was the experience. Um, um, point or hack number 23 is let ChatGPT organize your project. All right. So we're gonna just do something. Let's just say uh, I want to create an app about Bible verses. I will be using Flutter and Firebase for my data. Please organize this project for me from what we should do first to what we will do last. This plan will help me and my developer to work together, right? Let's see. 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 Oh, sorry. Oh, this is funny. Anyway, we actually use this prompt on the custom GPT, which is mostly meant for images. Sorry about that. Let's just create a new chart and paste that. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. As you can see, it's giving us everything, every single detail that we need. And yeah, so this is it. So we have everything as a plan that you're going to use to, get this project done. And yeah, just like that. And what you can do after this is just to copy all this and paste into your Google document. You can turn it into a PDF or whatever you like, and that's just it. The final hack that I want to show you is sometimes you may be using ChatGPT with your fellow members of the team or any other person, and maybe you just don't want someone to mess up with your chats or just sneak into your chats and see what's going on. So normally, what I like to do is just to archive those chats so that someone does not see them or interferes with them. So how to do that is to click on these three buttons. Sorry, three buttons, and then use this archive. So you archive that way. Another thing is you could also just delete, right? Just delete, all right? Okay. Now, assuming that you want to get back those archive charts and continue from where you left, just click on the profile, settings, then go to data controls, and then manage archived charts here, right? And as you can see, I've always been doing that a lot of times. So you can just archive or delete. For now, I just want to delete. And yeah, right. All right, and that's it for today's video. Hope you picked up a few ChatGPT hacks that you can use. If you found this video helpful, feel free to like the video and subscribe. It really helps grow our channel. And if you've got a favorite hack that you might have tried before, drop it in the comments below so that you can also, learn from you. And thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.